Welcome to the Self-Advocate Guide to Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities Services. This is the fifth video in a series that goes along with the Self-Advocate Guide. The guide and video series were developed with the feedback of self-advocates. This guide can be found at the Office of Developmental Disabilities Services website. You can also access the guide by scanning the QR code on the screen. It has more information and space for you to take notes. This video goes with the Your Rights and Disagreements in IDD Services section of the guide on pages 22 through 26. Feel free to pause this video at any time. To do this, press the pause button on the bottom left corner of your screen. This video will have 4 parts. We will discuss: what can I expect from my IDD services? What are your rights if you disagree with your IDD services? How can you be prepared to advocate for yourself within IDD services? And questions to help you plan for services and supports to meet your needs and goals. Answering these questions can help you figure out what you may want to advocate for. This is Fan. Today, Fan will learn about what his rights are within intellectual and developmental disabilities services if he disagrees with what's in his plan or ONA. Everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and respect. Knowing your rights and speaking up is one way to advocate for yourself. Advocating for yourself within IDD services means you can disagree with your ONA, ISP, and other services if they aren't meeting your needs. You have a right to express your concerns and ask for changes in your IDD services. Your IDD services should always meet your needs and help you reach your goals. You can choose who is in your life, like family and friends. This also includes other people who help you and choosing your DD services and who provides them, like personal support workers or agencies with direct support professionals. You should also be supported to create an individual support plan, or ISP, that is focused on your idea of a good life. You should always have your voice and choices respected during planning. If your needs aren't being met, or if you disagree with your IDD services, talk to your services coordinator or personal agent. You have the right to update your ISP or ask for a new Oregon Needs Assessment. You also have the right to request an exception to meet your needs. You have the right to file a complaint to voice your concerns about your IDD services and get help to resolve it. You have the right to advocate for your IDD services to meet your needs and help you reach your goals. Here are some ways to do that. Talk to your services coordinator or personal agent. You have the right to update your ISP or ask for a new ONA. You can also ask them about other ways or supports that could meet your needs. You can ask people that you trust to support you when you talk to your services coordinator or personal agent about these things. You have the right to ask for an exception. Each person is unique. For most people, the planning process will meet their needs. If the ONA and ISP don't provide all the services to meet your needs, you can ask for an exception. Your services coordinator or personal agent can help you write your exceptions request and send it to ODDS. You can also send your own exceptions request directly to ODDS. ODDS will then reach out to your services coordinator or personal agent to start the exceptions process with you. If ODDS agrees with your exceptions request, they will mail you and your services coordinator a response in writing. Then they can add the service to your ISP or help you start to receive that support. Here's an example of an in-home hours exceptions request. Fan recently broke his leg from a fall, and he needs more support in the next 2 months as he recovers. He needs help with grocery shopping and taking showers. He has a conversation with his services coordinator, and they put together a schedule for when Fan will need extra support each day. His services coordinator submits an exceptions request to ODDS for him. They ask for more in-home hours so Fan can get the support to meet his needs. You also have the right to file a complaint. If talking to your services coordinator or personal agent doesn't meet your needs or goals, you can ask to talk to their manager. You can also ask for a complaint form. When you file a complaint, you will be offered a chance to speak to your local office about your concerns. If you have documents related to your complaint, you should make copies of them and send these copies with your complaint form. Someone who supports you can help you with this. Your local office will review your complaint and mail you a response in writing. You have the right to appeal your complaint's decision. If the response from your local office doesn't work for you, you can submit an appeal to ODDS. A complaint coordinator will also be assigned to you to help you with your complaints. You can call the ODDS complaints number at 971-701-5299 or email them at odds.complaints@odhsoha.oregon.gov. You have the right to an administrative hearing. You can ask for an administrative hearing if your services are reduced, denied, suspended, or terminated, or if you applied for services over 90 days ago and have not gotten a response. If it has been over 45 days since you asked for a service from your Community Developmental Disabilities Program, Support Services Brokerage, or Children's Intensive In-Home Services provider, and have not gotten a response, you also have the right to an administrative hearing. If your services are going to change, you will receive a notification of planned action or NOPA in writing. The NOPA will tell you what the change is, why the change is happening, when the change is happening, and what rule it is based on. If you want your services to stay the same, you can ask for a hearing after you get your notification of planned action. In a hearing, you will talk about the problems you have with your IDD services. There are two ways to ask for a hearing. Talk to your services coordinator, personal agent, or ODDS to set up a hearing for you, or fill out the administrative hearings form on the ODDS website. After doing that, a hearings representative will work with you. They will give you a chance to speak about your concerns. You can choose if you want to talk to them or not. Either way, your hearings representative will schedule your hearing. They will send you a letter in the mail with the date and time. You must go to the hearing. You will do this on the phone, unless you ask to go in person. During the hearing, you can ask questions and talk about your concerns to a judge. They can make a decision about your case. This is called a final order. They will mail it to you in writing. You have the right to appeal your final order. The final order you get in the mail will tell you how to appeal. To recap, if your services or supports are not meeting your needs, the first people you should talk to are your services coordinators or personal agents. You can ask them to submit an exception for you to meet your needs. If they can't help you, you can talk to their manager and file a complaint with your local office. If you are not happy with your local office's response, you can submit an appeal to ODDS. ODDS will review your complaint. If you are not satisfied with the response from ODDS, you can ask for an administrative hearing. A judge will make the final decision. If your services will be decreased, you will receive a notification of planned action. If you are not satisfied with changes in your services in your notification of planned action, you can ask for an administrative hearing. A judge can make a decision called the final order. If you are not happy with the final order, you can submit an appeal based on the instructions in the final order. Here are some questions you may ask yourself to advocate for your IDD services. If you have the guide, feel free to pause the video at any time by pressing the pause button on the bottom left corner of your screen and write your answers on pages 24 and 25. You can ask yourself, what are your needs? Are your needs being met? What do you want to do if your needs are not being met? What services and supports could help you meet these needs? Who are you comfortable talking to about your needs with? Do you need an exception? What needs are not being met? Who do you trust to support you through the exceptions or complaints process? We hope this video helps you as you talk with your planning team. To learn more about the Office of Developmental Disabilities Services, please visit our website. You can also email us at odds.questionsodhsoha.oregon.gov or scan the QR code for more information. The ODDS phone number is 503-945-5811, and the teletypewriter number is 800-282-8096.